And another. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Reality Spills. We are live officially. I'm trying to get my monitor set up. I am Captain Jack. We have quite a loaded show. We've got quite a loaded show for you today, folks. We're gonna get good ratings, the greatest ever. And with that, let's see. It says it's starting, but it hasn't not loaded yet. What is going on? My, oh my, oh my, that is weird. That is weird. Something's going on with the Rumble. Are we up? It says we are live on Rumble. But me not know, because I'm looking at my monitor and it still says we'll begin in a moment. So my question is, what is... I said, hey, what's going on? Well, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone had a great midweek so far. Are we starting yet? Is it live? I don't know if it's live. It says I'm live right here. Fuck me. Well. Oh well, I guess let's just carry on with the show. So we're going to jump right into it. Oh, look at that. We are started. We are live. Now it's official. I can see it on my monitor. Click that out. And we are going to go to Miro. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Should be here. Yeah. To the Miro board. Vamonos. Today's episode is called TSA Pelosi on the watch and the moon. And don't forget, and more. We have and more in the house. Give it a round of applause for and more. And more. Okay, so we're going to get into, very quickly, let's get into the birthdays. It is April Fool's. Shout out to my little nephew. I forgot how old he's turning. Cooper, happy birthday. Koopa Loop. Also, Cooper shares his birthday today with Logan Paul. 31 years old. 31? He's only 31? I thought he was like my age. I'm a little older. He's from Westlake, Ohio. Everyone knows who Logan Paul is, right? Well, another wrestler, because Logan Paul is officially a wrestler, Randy Orton from Knoxville, Tennessee. He's 46 years old today. Happy birthday to actor Asa Butterfield from England. Turns 29. You might recognize him from the movie Agent Cody Banks, A Big Fat Liar. Oh, wait. That's Frankie Muniz, which he looks a lot like. Anyways, no, he's from Ender's Game, the actual movie, not the book, because the book you can't. You read the, you get what I mean. Happy birthday to Matt Lanter from Massillon, Ohio. 43 years old, TV actor. He was on Vampires Suck, the movie. No, wait, TV actor? Movie actor. No, he is a TV actor. I forgot what else he's on. Oh, well. Another TV actor as well. I guess those two are movie actors. This is an actual TV actor. You might know him from Saturday Night Live and The Amanda Show. What else? He was also on some... yeah, I think so. Taryn Killam from Culver City, 44 today. Also, happy birthday to drummer RJ Hale. I don't know if he is related to Lizzie Hale in matrimony or their siblings. I kind of want to say they're married. Don't hold me on that shit. But anyways, he's from the band Hailstorm. Badass band. I love that band. He's a drummer. I forgot he's turning 40, I believe. And turning 50 or 52 or something like that. Michael Paulson from the band Volbeat, the singer and guitarist. Probably not the lead guitar player, I'm pretty sure, but don't hold me on that either. Two bands, two great bands. Happy birthday to all you guys, the musicians, the actors, the wrestlers, and the Coops. Yay. Happy birthday. All right, we're gonna go down to the first story. Let's get into this because I got a hard out at the end of the show whenever I please. I guess it's not that hard. It's gone soft. First story, TSA workers in Atlanta ordered to give back gift cards that Tyler Perry handed out during a shutdown. Let's see what entails in this one. This is from the New York Post a couple days ago. So, cash-strapped Transportation Security Administration. Hang on. Cash-strapped TSA workers at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport who were given $1,000 gift cards by the filmmaker Tyler Perry are reportedly being told to return the generous gifts, according to a local report. The TSA agents haven't been paid in 6 weeks as part of the longest partial government shutdown of all time, and many of them have been struggling to make ends meet. Some workers began getting paychecks on Monday thanks to an executive order by President Trump. I'm pretty sure if he was a king, he would not be paying them. Don't you think? No kings, right? But the agency still hasn't been funded by Congress. Who's the king now? Looking to ease their burden, Tyler Perry reportedly initially went to the airport, the busiest in the world, to hand out cash to the workers, but was told federal rules prohibit them from accepting cash gifts. I mean, is a gift card considered cash? Because it's not exactly paper, it's a piece of plastic, you know what I'm saying? But seriously, what the fuck? Why? That's a stupid fucking rule. I get it if maybe one person's being handed a gift, maybe two people, a select few, the cool kids, part of the TSA. But if he's handing every worker, where does morals, having a heart for people who need to get paid, and the rules like differ? It should be like a beach. It's like the waves come over the shore, they wash out, they come in, they wash out. But I don't know. So anyways, yeah, they're giving it back, I guess. That sucks. I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, well, fuck you. As a workaround, Tyler Perry's reps said he worked through management, human resources, and legal channels before returning to the airport and handing out gift cards instead. Oh, see, so he ended up cash, and then he gave gift cards. There you go. However, 11 Alive, an Atlanta-based NBC affiliate, reported that the airport's federal security director raised concerns about the giveaway, citing sources that told the outlet workers were later contacted and told that they must return all the gift cards. The Department of Homeland Security, which oversees the TSA, told the Post in a statement that the agency was following the rules by the books. Okay, I can see that. I get it. Man, I still fucked up though. Come on. TSA officers are prohibited from accepting gifts at screening locations, even during a shutdown. Cash or cash equivalents cannot be accepted on behalf of the agency, a DHS spokesperson said, laying blame for the shutdown at the feet of the recall current Democrats. I never seen that word before. Maybe I don't know. Is it a typo? Blaming it at the feet of the Democrats, but then again, that's the DHS, and I think that's under Trump admin and Republican Democrats. Like, oh my god, at this point, why? So much fraud is being exposed too, by the way, because Trump did send ICE agents to go do the TSA's job, and they were getting by faster, unless it's a lot of TSA employees that had called off or just quit, not showing up for work, is the reason why you're getting 4-hour wait line. And what is going down here at Kohl's? Oh, would you look at that? Why am I not surprised? Whoa! 13 spring breakers arrested, run wild at teen takeover in Wisconsin, at a Wisconsin mall. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm not trying to be racist either. I'm just saying. So just to finish off this article, the effects of the Democrats' reckless DHS shutdown are hitting frontline officers hard. Some sleeping in their cars, selling blood to make ends meet, and struggling to pay rent. Democrats must reopen the DHS now. Okay, I remember why, and I know why they're blaming the Democrats, because they don't want to fund the Homeland Security, which includes ICE. So there's their part of the bargain. At the cost of what? At the cost of having illegals here committing serious crimes like murder and rape, and the list goes on. They would rather protect that person than fund the authority and the proper solution to get people out of here that need to be out of here. And I know some of you are saying, maybe it's not you, maybe if you're watching the show, you're not one of them. But a lot of people out there are like, well, ICE is just going around and killing people. Well, I haven't seen that many deaths by ICE. And the ones I have seen, the same thing would have happened if it was police, SWAT team, military. The same fucking thing would have happened. You go fuck with authority who happen to have a weapon on them, not mind you, if you got a weapon on yourself, and you flash it, boom, you dead. You go fuck with them, you might not even have a gun, but you're behind a vehicle, boom, you're dead. I just saw a comedian on X made a joke. Liberals were much more fun when they smoked weed. Now it just seems like they don't smoke weed. Because who was the driver that got shot by ICE? Renee Good, I think that's her name. If she would have, this is his joke, by the way. I can't steal it, but I'm just gonna recite it. If she just took a bong rip before her excursion, she'd be like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't go. It sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, look how that turned out. It was a bad idea. I'm just saying, take a toke before you turn into a bloke. So the Post has reached out to Tyler Perry's representatives and the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport for a comment, but I'm pretty sure nothing has come back because that is the end right here. Let's see what the comments say. Choco Bones says, I flew out of Atlanta last week, a day or two after the ICE agents showed up. The lines were long, but nowhere near the 4-hour wait times days before I left. Everyone from airport employees to ICE agents to the unpaid TSA workers were great. Almost like they handpicked the best and most personable that they had to staff the airport that day. Or since since the shutdown. They all kept things light and moving in the face of a bad moving in the face of a bad situation. Moving away from the I don't know. I thank them all, Choco says. Michael adds to that, says, thanks, Tyler, for the generosity. TSA, they can't force you to give it back, and they can't afford to fire you. Checkmate. I mean, right? Are they going to fire them for not giving back a fucking gift? PC says, basically, it was work slowdown. Applications for food stamps were authorized, depleting other federal cash. Bottom line, it was a political game. Choco Bone says, yep, at our expense. I was simply relating my experience from an airport that was the worst of the worst for the wait times. Meanwhile, Sola91 says, TSA personnel should just accept my cash or gift cards handed to them. What is management going to do? Fire the people that they're not paying? Exactly. That's why I'm saying, yeah, it's a little fucked up that they have to give back the shit. That could have helped them out with gas getting to work at least for the next week. Those $1,000. Considering the gas prices are going high. Here where I live, I'm starting to see gas prices going to the $6 digits. But I do got to say something. Is it really because of the oil? Is it? Because if you go to an O'Reilly's, an AutoZone, or whatever car, auto shop store that you got around, go to your motor oil section. Has that changed? Not in my neighborhood. Has not gone up like gas has. So what is really going on? I said, hey. What's going on? Oh my God. Yeah, that's niche cool. Let's just remove that for now. Yay, background. You know what I forgot to do? To put the comments in the comment section. No comments. No viewers right now, but it's all good. You watch this later. You know where we're at. Catch us, or catch me for now. Jackie's going to go on a little hiatus for a little bit. It's all good. But prayers and thoughts, don't worry, she's okay. But prayers and thoughts, much needed. Much needed for everyone. The whole world needs prayers and thoughts right now. Not just thoughts, but mega prayers. You know what? It's time to crack one open. And we're going to change the music as well. What's this one? I never played this one. Acoustic cinematic music. Let's try that. This episode is brought to you by Mexican beer called Barrilito. Little tiny barrel of beer. Little tiny barrel of beer. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's a lager. It kind of actually tastes like Budweiser. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does taste like Budweiser. Which I like better than Coors. But I do prefer PBR. But hey, who can say no to free beer? Shout out to Frank. Thanks, Frank. He's probably not going to listen to this anyways. Let's take a break from the news stories for now. And I'm going to have some more news coming up. And let's go to Willie Schatz and see what's going on there. We can comment on shit that's going on in Willie Schatz world. Excuse me. All right, maybe this music is not so... Doesn't make me horny, baby. Hey, watch it. Ooh. But you know which one does make me randy? Feeding the ducks. Daydreaming. Let's do daydreaming. It's nice, smooth, chill, and it's got a little beat. So I think we'll do that. And we're going to paint ourselves a little happy little bush. Little happy little bush right here. Right by the dick and balls. Just put that bush anywhere. Fluff it up. Be a fluffer. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Jack here. This is Reality Spills, by the way. Catch us on Wednesdays. Catch me on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Miss you, Jackie. That's Mama J. That's my co-host. Like I said, she's on hiatus right now. And, oh yeah, Willie. Duh. Go follow Willie Schatz on X. Right here. At Admiral Schatz. SHATTZ. What a handsome feller. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Ooh. He's also a captain. Look at that. All right, first up, California is cooked. Let's see what they got to say here.
California fraud is insane.
California fraud is insane. Let me tell you all about it, Johnny.
And allegedly, Gavin Newsom knew all about it. Roll the clip.
California focusing on allegations of rampant hospice fraud and other wasteful spending of taxpayer dollars. Let's bring in now our House Oversight Committee Chairman, James Comer. Welcome to you, Mr. Chairman. So where is your energy focused here?
We're focused solely on hospice fraud in California, specifically in Los Angeles County. A state audit just
hospice fraud? You don't say.
Came out and confirmed that there's at least $3.5 billion in hospice fraud, primarily in one county, Los Angeles County in California. That $3.5 billion price tag represents over 10% of the total bill for the federal government for hospice in all 50 states, in every city and every state in America. So the red flags are there that there was rampant fraud. There's a whistleblower that's come forward that alleges that Gavin Newsom knew about this. This is a very similar scenario to what we had in Minnesota. So we're moving our investigation after Minnesota into California. We believe this is the tip of the iceberg. So we're going to be focused solely on fraud in California. Hopefully we'll have more whistleblowers come forward and hopefully we can see some accountability.
Those are massive numbers we have on the screen.
Wow, California is so cooked. Is there any funding in California not going to fraud? It just goes to show you everything Gavin Newsom does turns to shit, right? And if the guy actually knew that fraud was going on and he just looked the other way because just who cares? I don't even know. Like, what would he benefit from all this fraud? You know, obviously he's trying to get votes, and you know, when you have the votes, you have power, and if you allow fraud and just whatever, I don't know, I guess it's a way to get more votes. But my God, it's just insane that like everywhere you look in California, some sort of fraud is going. It doesn't even matter. It's one of those, you know, throw a dart at a map or a phone book or whatever, and you're going to find fraud. That's just how it is in California.
It is sickening. It is sickening how good citizens like us have to go to work, get taxed on our paycheck. I don't even own a home. I just bought my first vehicle a couple years ago. Different story. Long story short, I've been borrowing and using other people's vehicles to get by pretty much my whole life. Thank the Lord that I've had help like that. But it is sickening. My truck payment is nearly $700 a month. A small house is $500,000 with mortgage being over $3,000 in my area. Oh my God. I really, something's got to give. Okay. Something's got to give, because I don't know how much longer things can keep going like this. I was listening to a radio this morning, and they were talking about. They made a good point. How much longer is it going to keep going like this, to where rates keep going up, interest rates keep going up for housing, the house value keeps going up, and you have a lot of people that want to offload these homes, but not a lot of people don't have money right now. What the fuck is supposed to happen? Like I said, that $500,000 home that I was looking at right around the corner from where I live right now, if me and my lady were to move in, I bet you that house is probably only worth like $100,000, not 500, not a $500,000. But it is just sickening how all this fraud is happening. Illegals come here, and our system gives them all the fucking benefits that they could ask for. And we're the ones who are fucking paying for it. We're the ones that have to struggle. Or not. If you're not struggling, good for you. I'm not exactly struggling, but I'm not exactly sitting pretty either. It really fucking sucks when I hear stories like this and nothing fucking happens to the politicians. The Epstein stuff. How many years have we been calling it out? All of Trump's administration released over 3 million files, is what I think I've heard. 300,000 or 3 million. I'm not sure. And they want to call Trump the pedophile, and he's all up in it. How come they don't arrest him? Well, how come you guys didn't call for that during Biden's administration, during Obama's administration? Because I'm pretty sure Epstein was kicked out of Mar-a-Lago during Obama's administration and arrested. Oh man, nothing is happening within that kind of sense. Or we're just all watching a phony baloney movie right in front of us on the TV, on our screens. And maybe there really isn't anyone in power right now. Just maybe. All right, let's see what else is going on. Here we go again. More California shit. Holy crap. No wonder Gavin Newsom is suing to block Trump's executive order requiring barcode tracking for mail-in ballots. Because in California, this vote fraudster, Shakir Khan, had 71 names and 41 completed mail-in ballots at his single house. They want to protect fraud. Same reason why I heard like they're blocking Save America Act. I gotta actually look that up, see if it was blocked or not. I'm pretty sure it was. In the bill is to require voter ID. Just like you're required to show ID to buy alcohol, to rent a car, to fucking buy 17-year and older video games, rated M. But not voting. In fact, they even changed the law from smoking to age 21. I don't know is that federal, like all over U.S.? I don't know. Here in California, it went from 18 to 21. I'm pretty sure it's all over the U.S. But it's maddening. It's maddening, guys. What else we got here? Here's something funny to break the ice.
I'll take a water. You think it'll be faster if you guys just take me to Mexico?
He asked the ICE agents, do you think it'd be faster if you guys just sent me to Mexico? Yeah, you might even get $1,000 too, as part of the deportation gift in that one app. Under the Biden administration, this app was created where anyone in the world could come on, register themselves, and then they get a free ticket to America with all those benefits like I was talking about earlier. Phone, insurance, allowance, food stamps, housing, hell, a car, why not? Just recently, military helicopters were flying by Kid Rock's house, and I heard that the pilots were placed on suspension for doing that, or interacting with Kid Rock as he saluted them. Then I just saw recently Pete Hegseth had lifted the suspension. So that's our fucking military. If our military wants to go salute a rock star, wants to salute Bad Bunny even, fuck it. Why not? Are they shooting the putt? Like, seriously, like what? The world is turning into a Karen, right? Anyways, Kid Rock responds to the liberal backlash he got after a U.S. attack helicopter flew by his house.
On Saturday, just kind of walk me through what you saw.
Man, I was sitting right there just having like kind of Saturday morning beer, and I seen a chopper start coming. I was like, man, it looks like military. And it's not the first time they've flown over my house. They're out of Fort Campbell, which I was there last Thanksgiving with JD Vance, and I've talked to some of these pilots, and I've told them, I'm like, you guys see me waving when you come by the house? I'm like, you guys are always welcome to cruise by my house, like anytime. So
yeah.
They just happened to be coming this way. So I walked over here and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. And then they circled back around and came out right over here. And so I just, gave him a salute. And
this guy has the Statue of Liberty in his backyard, overlooking the infinite pool there.
Kind of thank you. And man, it was a level of respect that I got that no award or record sales could ever do. And at the end of the day, if it makes their day a little brighter, for their service to our country, protecting us, I think that's a great thing. Especially when I saw yesterday that there was, the No Kings thing going down, and there was people flipping them off. I'm like, I don't care what your politics are, but come on, man, if you're flipping our military off, I'm the king of the bird. Like, if you're flipping our military off, you're on the wrong side of things, man. So, at the end of the day, I thought it was harmless. I thought it was really cool. I was very appreciative of them coming by, and I hope they got a good smile and made their day a little bit brighter too.
The military is like looking into this to see, if they.
Whoa. Hey, camera guy, back the fuck off. We don't need to go in that close to scan his mustache now.
For their own pleasure, I guess. What do you have to say to that?
I think they're going to be all right. My buddy's commander-in-chief. I mean, what are they looking into? They stopped for, I don't know, seconds, a minute. Maybe they were here 3-4 minutes, just say what's up, went on. And I've told them before up at Fort Campbell, like I said, when I was there with JD Vance back at our vice president back in Thanksgiving, I talked to some of them. I said, yeah, because I see them when they fly the Chinooks and they go to Nissan Stadium for the football games. They come right over. And if I'm here, I usually make it a point, come out and like, give them a what's up. So it's really not that new, but it was pretty cool. They stopped right there and kind of, I wasn't expecting any of that.
Hell yeah, brother.
But I thought it was really neat.
The people who on social media kind of there was some backlash towards this, what's your message to them?
TDS syndrome. They got TDS syndrome, which is no new news here. It's like, we know the half of the country that's going to love it and say that's really cool, that's great for the military. And the other half, it's going to go, oh, wasting taxpayers' money, this, that, and the other. And I might remind you, not to sit here and brag about it, but I've done a lot of service, much in the military, been every war country, from Afghanistan, Iraq, to Kosovo, multiple times. Christmas is Thanksgiving. And I think a lot of these guys and girls know that I've done a lot for them because I appreciate what they do for us. So I think they know this is a pretty friendly spot if they want to come by and give a wave when they go by.
Is there really anything else?
That
want to
is
say
cool.
that I
Look at
didn't
that
ask
statue.
I think that kind of covered it.
Yeah, that's
to the
just a shame how people are like, you're not supposed to eat donut. It's fucking Kid Rock, bro. It's Kid Rock. Come on. Here's Dan Bongino. Dude, this guy really lost it. Like, I lost all respect for Dan Bongino. He was leading and exposing the PEDs, the PDFs, and now not so much, I guess.
You wanted to run for. You wanted to run. Oh, Dad! Why are you yelling now?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Dad! Is that like an offer or something? Is that an offer?
Motherfucker! You shut your mouth. Fucking coward.
Hey, Dad, do me a favor. I'll handle the questions and you handle the answers.
I'm not.
Just
Hey,
calm down. Oh, Dad, you really sound.
I almost don't even know if this is real or not, but this was posted by Owen Schroyer. And I don't know if that's Owen on the phone with Dan.
Sound like you need some help.
Motherfucker.
I think
Hey,
you need some help.
fuck yourself.
It does kind of sound like
Okay.
him.
You hear me?
Do you realize you sound like you need
You
medication?
don't know why. And let me tell you.
You sound like you need medication,
I have to
Dan.
wait till I shred your
Do you need?
fucking
Maybe you
ass
need some
on radio.
professional help.
You have no idea. Shut the fuck up. I'm
I
not
think you
going
need
to
professional
fucking-
help. I think you need
Go
professional
fuck
help.
yourself. You don't know why I'm in Florida. Because I'm.
I know you're in Florida running a race and that you're losing in it by your attitude because you're swearing and acting out.
Fuck you.
And I also know that you looked at running in another district and you knew you couldn't win there either.
You. Hey, listen to
So
me.
let's see,
Chris.
that's three-
I'm going to expose you now.
Okay.
And when I tell everybody the real reason I'm down here, I'm going to expose your fucking ass even more.
All right, you're free to do that, and you can continue to threaten.
Del,
You can continue to threaten me if you'd like.
you're a piece of shit. Because
Okay.
you're a lying scumbag. And it's people like you.
You haven't even established where I lied. We've already established in the record where you've lied,
Yeah, you're,
and now you're acting out.
I wonder if he's talking to Owen. As far as I know, Owen Schroyer, to me, I haven't seen him lie. Could be wrong. He might have lied about something, but not since I've been following him. He's been pretty on point. So anyways, Dan Bongino, he was the deputy FBI, deputy of the FBI. And he just recently resigned. Like just a month ago? Maybe 2 months ago now? Why? Did he even last a year? Yeah, I think he did last pretty much a year. Well, he's back to podcasting now. I haven't heard it since because we've been pressed on the Epstein stuff. He told us all that, he actually killed himself. And he didn't look like he was actually being serious about it. Looked like he was pretty scripted, but what happened, dude? Did your balls drop off or something? By the way, I'm not suicidal. Dan, don't come get me. Who the fuck am I? This was today during President Trump's addressing of the nation.
They call me king now. Do you believe it? No king. I'm such a king, I can't get a ballroom approved. Pretty amazing, right? I'm a king. If I was a king, we'd be doing a lot more. I'm doing a lot, but I could be doing a lot more if I was a king.
Yep. You'd see tyranny, right? No kings. Oh, man. All right, well. That'll do it right now for Willie Shatz at the moment. We're running on 40 minutes going on now. Let's go back into our news. Back into the news, we have music news. Courtney Love reveals who is the lyrics about one of Nirvana's songs. I thought it was pretty interesting. This is from Loudwire. Courtney Love has revealed that Sonic Youth's Kim Gordon was actually the muse for a popular Nirvana lyric, and not in a good way. During an appearance on Billy Corgan's The Magnificent Others podcast. By the way, Billy Corgan is the singer, songwriter of The Smashing Pumpkins. And I still haven't heard it. But anyways, Courtney and Billy got into a discussion about the not always welcoming nature of the indie rock scene in the 90s. And the conversation eventually turned to Gordon, with Corgan commenting about her role in pernicious indie politics and gatekeeping at the time. It was then that Courtney revealed that Kim Gordon as the inspiration for the chorus of Nirvana's Heart-Shaped Box. You know the lyric from Kurt, which is, "Hey, wait, I've got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice." Yeah, well, that's about Kim. That's literally about Kim, explained Courtney and the Heart-Shaped Box chorus. He was so mad at her. Kurt's whole thing was he hid his light under a bushel for bleach, recalled Courtney, because 1, Seattle, which he wasn't from, and 2, Kim Gordon. Courtney recalled an instance early on of seeing Kim approach the then Nirvana guitarist Jason Everman at a show and turning his Fender guitar all the way down. Tuning or turning? Which is it here? And she said it was later, after hanging out with Nirvana, that she learned about how Kim dealt with the group. Speaking about her interactions, about her own interactions, Courtney revealed that despite the interactions... Hang on. Speaking about her own interactions, Courtney revealed that despite the interactions, she still sought out Kim Gordon's help for her debut album. "I know I was scared by Kim, so scared that I had to write a letter kissing her ass. You don't go for the cool husband, you go for the wife. And she produced my first album, to her eternal regret." So I don't know if her art made her pernicious, but she was really a bad force in the whole thing, says Courtney. Says love of Gordon. Is that it? Is that the whole fucking thing? Yeah, I guess so. Now we need to find out who Kim Gordon is. Kim Gordon. Let's just click on her. Let's see what happens here. Well, that didn't take me anywhere. Just... What? What happened? Oh, well. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's check out Kim Gordon. Kim Gordon. Kim Gordon. Oh, she's still playing music too. Kim Althea Gordon is an American music singer and songwriter, best known as the bassist, guitarist, and vocalist of the alternative rock band Sonic Youth. Born in Rochester, New York, she was raised in LA, California, where her father was a professor at the University of California, Los Angeles. What did Kim Gordon say about Courtney Love? In her 2015 memoir, Girl in a Band, Kim Gordon heavily criticized Courtney Love, describing her as a manipulative, narcissistic, and mentally ill figure. Gordon expressed low tolerance for Love's tarantula LA glamour and behavior, viewing her as an egomaniac, egomaniacal God damn it, these words. That presence, who capitalized on Kurt Cobain's deaths, which I could agree with Kim. So I don't know if I could believe why Kurt Cobain would write that about Kim. Gordon mentioned she was not trying to slag her off, but rather set the record straight for their dynamic. What song did Kim Gordon sing with Nirvana? Aneurysm. Nirvana with Kim Gordon, Sonic Youth, Aneurysm. 2014 induction ceremony. Is there more about this? Why did Dave Grohl not like Courtney? What disability does Courtney Love have? Did Kim Gordon know Kurt Cobain? Here we go. I'm not sure why, but I felt an immediate kinship with him. Kim Gordon writes of her first time meeting with Kurt Cobain in her 2015 memoir, Girl in a Band. Man, I think I got to see this. Kurt was funny and fun to be around and soaked up any kind of personal attention. So, I mean, it sounds like Kim and Kurt were rather cool with each other. The people not so cool, and the common denominator here is Courtney Love. Right there. That horrible Kim Gordon inspired famous Nirvana lyric. But that's all she said. She didn't even say anything more. Let's see. To which Corgan recalled, yes, I came into her dressing room because we were all playing this festival. Kurt Cobain was playing. Nine Inch Nails was playing. The Pixies. Black Francis was playing. Urge Overkill was there. I was a fan of Sonic Youth, and I came in to pay my respects, and she treated me so rudely by her, and that was the beginning of a horrible relationship. That's what Billy says about Kim. Oh, well. Well, you know what happens when they all get that famous. You turn into an asshole. You're an asshole. Jackie, I need that as a soundbite. I don't know if that's Jesse Ventura or Mike Lindell from My Pillow. Either way, they both sound the same, kind of. But yeah, we need the "You're an asshole." I think that was Mike Lindell who said it. I think. Yeah, so anyways, that's that on the music news. I don't know if that's true, but it's fun to think about who we do these things for and why, or write these music lyrics for and why. Anyways, news story number 2. Be on guard for a fake count in the midterm election, says Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, look at that. This is from The Hill. Written earlier today, actually, or published earlier today, or edited today, but nonetheless. Yeah, the headline was from today, actually. April Fools. No, not Fools. Pelosi, be on guard for fake count in the midterm elections. House Speaker. Hang on, folks. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. What? House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. There we go. That's how it should be read. Anyway, she warned that Republicans could manipulate voting machines to create a false count in the upcoming midterm elections. Hello? Isn't this the fucking reason we want to go back to paper ballots and voter ID? so hypocritical here. So hypocritical. Pelosi told MS Now in an interview that aired on Tuesday that the Democratic Party is working to secure this election through litigation, legislation, and communication with voters. Excuse the doggies. I think we have a VIP just arrived. I don't know if you could hear it. If you could hear the doggies, it does sound like someone's being murdered, but Winston, quit being a little bitch. Okay. All right, so where were we? But in addition to that, we have to be on guard as to what they may try to do to the technology. They may try to creep into a technology and create a false count, she said, referring to Republicans. Pelosi added that preventing such a move would be a challenge and said that other lawmakers from her home state of California are planning to talk with voters next week about the party's efforts to preserve election security, where I just showed you guys an illegal who had voted, or at least he had 41 complete ballots ready to go. This is why voter ID is a must. This is why we need to go back to fucking paper. And I'm not talking about the mail-in paper ballots. God. Oh. This gets on my nerves. Pelosi added that preventing such a... Yeah, I already read that. How would this... It would be a challenge because you don't want to get rid of the way you guys have that system going for you, Democrats. That's why it's a challenge, because you know that you're already cheating. This is ass backwards. And, oh, the irony when Trump lost the election in 2020 to Biden and Kamala, first of all, the person who lost first, who dipped out of the race, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait, no, she's a VP. She's a VP. The irony when Trump calls for a recall, that the election was stolen. Russia. Remember that? During his first four? The audacity. I'm telling you, folks. Working my nerves. There are so many things that the Republicans will try to do to disrupt an election that can be avoided by early voting. Vote by mail. There's so many things. Vote by mail. As if Republicans can't do that either in the state of California and cheat at it. I'm just saying. How the fuck is that gonna... Clackers. Go fucking get drunk. Go have some fucking ice cream in your $1 million fucking fridge. Have you guys seen her refrigerator, by the way? Oh my God. During the lockdowns of COVID-19 in 2020, by the way, mind you, this is all tying together with a cherry on top of the sundae. Bam! We're going to come back to this. How long is it? Okay. We're going to come back to this. My blood pressure is rising. Ay, ay, ay. No, seriously, we do got to see the audacity of this woman. Nancy Pelosi fridge. This was during 2020. Look, here we go. The two refrigerator, but just full of ice cream, folks. We just got to restock the ice cream, so you please won't get it, because I love this ice. Don't touch my ice cream. The time Nancy Pelosi showed us how to be content during COVID lockdowns. While people lost their jobs, businesses were being closed, except for the big box stores and the big box restaurants. Remember that? Those didn't close. The fucking places that get more traffic did not close, but the little mama papa stores that we all want to provide and give support to, your local grocery store, they got to close. Your local bar, hole in the wall, they got to close down. Anyways, while people did all that, lost their jobs, there was death, fear, suffering. There she was with their $16,000 refrigerator eating $14 ice cream. Let them eat bread. Let them eat cake, she says. Is that Maria Antoinette? Not everyone has a $24,000 stocked refrigerator. Oh, yeah, and I heard another joke from that same comedian about the masking. Liberals love all to mask up and tell you, hey, you better mask up. You're going to get us all sick. You're going to kill me. 6 feet. Now we have them saying, you better take off your mask and show your face, ICE. I'm going to go into your 6 feet. You better not shoot me. What? Woo! What a day to be alive. Anyways, I just had to show you her stocked refrigerator at that moment, because it's so awesome to see. So awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Anyways, let's get back to that article. Let's see. Pelosi added such a move would be challenged. There are so many things Republican Democratic lawmakers sounded the alarm bells after President Trump said earlier this year that he would like to nationalize voting processes in more than a dozen states. No kidding. No fucking kidding. The Republicans should say, we want to take over. We should take over the voting. The voting in at least 15 places. The Republicans ought to nationalize the voting. Trump told, that was Trump. He told the FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino in February in a podcast interview. Again, former FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino. Dan Bongina. Thanks, Jackie. That was a joke from Jackie. That's where I heard from. The Republicans should say, we want to take over. We should take over the voting. The voting in at least 15 places. The Republicans ought to nationalize the voting. The president's comment drew pushback from both Democrats and Republicans in Congress, with Senate Majority Leader John Thune, Republican from South Dakota. I think that's SD or San Diego. I don't know. Calling the suggested move a constitutional issue. Democrats have expressed fears that Trump could deploy immigration and customs enforcement, known as ICE. ICE, I like to call them ICE. They're so nice. Call them twice. ICE officers to polling stations in November elections. Which I'm okay with that. Why would you not want ICE to be there? You got nothing to worry about. If you're a citizen doing your lawful duty to go and vote as a U.S. citizen, God, man, we're done with this show today. Fucking fired up, motherfuckers. Fired up. Oh, my God. I'm getting a high just from yelling. Hyperventilation high. Man. I can't. These fuckers, man. The Democratic Party is attempting to win back control of Congress in the November midterms. The party's congressional candidates are homing in and on a message based on affordability, healthcare reform, and fighting corruption. Oh, I got something for that. Serious shit. Serious shit. Woo! Fighting corruption. The irony on that. This is everything. Our democracy is at stake, she said at the midterm election. She said of the midterm elections. And what is a democracy? Free and fair elections, independent judiciary, separation of power, rule of law, due process, all of that. That is all at risk. So we have to win. This kind of bullshit. I'm sorry, folks, but this is the kind of shit that makes me almost not want to vote, because no matter who the fuck is in office, our national debt is still going up. Inflation still goes up. Taxes are still there. We're still paying taxes. Oh my God. It's almost like as if we're not really voting for what we want. We're just playing a little game, cat and mouse game on each other. But I'm not going to say that to not go vote. Go vote, because if there's any way that there might be actual integrity in the voting system, one day that vote will count. That's how you can voice yourself, right? Or do a podcast like this one. Reality Spills every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is where we're at, Rumble and YouTube. And that's if YouTube doesn't take us down for some stupid fucking reasons. For being a faggot. Ooh. Did I say that? Did I say that? So to close this off, but we don't win by talking about that. We don't win by talking. We win by addressing why we're in Congress. You're in Congress not for our fucking benefit as we the people. No. Fuck you, Pelosi. Oh, there it is. For the people, she says. Ah! And that is by making sure we lower costs, that we fix what they're doing to the healthcare system. What are the Republicans doing to the healthcare system? It's been fucked. It's been fucked for years. You guys had so much time to fix it too. Nothing happened. Just saying. I'm tired of this fucking, it's their fault. It's their fault on both sides. When are they gonna fucking come together? That is by making sure we lower costs and that we fix what they're doing to the healthcare system, and that we fight the corruption that is going on there. Oh, why did I even read that last part? I knew that I was gonna fucking. Let's see the comments here. Beware of all kinds of cheating and fraud from the felon and his yes men in Trump's DOJ and Trump's FBI. Oh, this other person says, and I think that's how most people feel. This second person right here, or like me. Oh. Anyways, thanks for that, The Hill. Oh my god. Let's see what's next. News story 2. That's all for the news. So I guess we could just go back to Willie Shatz and look at some fun shit now. I'm trying to have a laugh at least before I send you guys off. Where's Hammy? Hammy! What happens if I turn this light on? Nothing. Things got brighter. Hammy! Come here, boy! Hammy! I guess we're not going to have a Hammy hour unless my darling shows up today and she brings him in. Because he does not want to hang out with Poppy. But, okay, let's go to X. Share that. Fuck, I didn't even see it. Did I share X last time? Yeah, I think I should have. Got my monitor in front of me. It'd be so stupid of me if I did not share X last time. So back to where we were. We're right here. Oh, that's little girl. Little girl, come here. We got. Come here. Oh. Here, little girl. Oh my god. Little. She's like a little Twinkie with nipples. No, little girl, stop. You stay here with me. Hang on. We'll stop sharing that. And we got this going. No, not that one. This one. Oh, stop. Oh, God. Little girl. Do we not have it? No, little girl. No, stop it. Oh, my God. You're going to pull my earpiece. Little girl. Oh, my God. This is horrible. Oh, go. Now she has zoomies. That was a mistake. I don't even know why I did that. That was just a waste of a couple seconds there. I did my fucking. Oh, look, that's the black one. You're late. We're not going to pull that off. Just going to eat some bacon. Brisket poppers. Okay. Let's go back to Willie Shatz. This was Jaden Ivey speaks out. Wife ignores his messages. Family calls him crazy for standing firm on his Christian faith. After the Chicago Bulls waived him, Jaden Ivey dropped the raw truth on Instagram Live.
Those who are around me, those are my family members betraying, because of what I spoke, the truth, saying that I'm losing my mind, saying that I'm crazy. These are my own family members, my blood. Man, he's psycho. He's this, he's that. Those are my own household. That's why my wife in here, and she not even texting me.
That's wrong. His wife won't even text him. This man believes in God and says it loud and proud. And for that, where's the full message? He had more on another post. He was making it very clear. Oh shit! There's another fellow player in the Houston Rockets agreeing with him.
Well, I've been getting better.
Dorian Finney-Smith on Jaden Ivey.
Rehab been amazing, and I'm excited for this year. But as far as my role with the team is just be who I am. That's a communicator. Try to help as much as I can. As I probably can help, man, and with some of his defensive assignments, probably give him a break, or probably fuss with him because I'm gonna want to guard the main, be who I am, shoot the ball when I'm open.
Dorian, what was it about this situation that was really attractive to you? Why did you choose to come here over the Lakers or anywhere else?
The team, the roster, also is in Texas, so.
I don't know where it says it or not, but this is it. This is right here. People will ignore the fact that he admitted to being an abuser due to his anger issues when a woman has her ass beat and she can forgive you. But if you embarrass her publicly, especially a WW with a BM, what? Don't shoot the messenger, folks. Here's Jaden Ivey admitting to being an abuser towards his wife a year ago.
I dealt with anger. She had to deal with a lot of anger that I had in my heart. That turned into, me somewhat being a abuser. And I'm not saying that was it, but there was.
Okay, well, that just put him in a bad light. But Jesus came to us who are in trouble, in types of trouble. Just remember that. The people he picked to follow him, they were not the perfect people. Well, I can't fucking find it now. Looks to me like he is Holy Spirit filled, not Christian in name only, but powered up. It was a single distinguishing mark of the early church, the thing that changed them from being good guys to becoming martyrs. That's right. Jesus told us, follow me and they will persecute you too. They will hate you because they hate me. So, anyways, but in another video, he was explaining how they proactively praise being gay. But when you praise, you're a follower of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's a no-no for them in their books. Don't know why. That's the real peace and love right there, and that's all we need in our hearts. So we're gonna go back now. So that's that story developing right now. on Jaden Ivey. Australian Prime Minister for the first leader to address its nation on upcoming challenges with fuel. Encourages people to think about, get this, essential workers. Hey, remember that? We were just talking about that earlier. Do we want to get more pissed off?
You normally would. To bring more
thank
petrol,
you to Shipwreck for posting this one.
To bring more petrol, diesel and fertiliser to Australia. Now, it's the Australian way that people want to do their bit. And there are simple ways that you can. You should go about your business and your life as normal. Enjoy your Easter. And if you're hitting the road, don't take more fuel than you need. Just fill up like you normally would. Think of others in your community, in the bush, and in critical industries.
Fuel up as you normally would. Well, here in America, you know, when I fuel up, I fill up. Not because I need it all. I mean, actually, yeah, because I need it all. You're going to need it later when you run out. Who the fuck is this guy? He probably doesn't even drive his own car.
And over coming weeks, if you can switch to catching the train or bus or tram to work, do so. That builds...
Which, by the way, also needs fuel.
Our reserves, and it saves fuel for people who have no choice but to drive. Farmers and miners and tradies who need diesel every single day. And all those shift workers and nurses who do so much for our country. The months ahead may not be easy.
Just everybody addressing their nations today. We got Trump addressing the nation tonight. That was the Australian PM. He's addressing the nation. I think the other one from Britain is addressing their nation. The UK. It's the US, the UK, and Australia all speaking to the nations today about the war. Hey, do you remember when they came out and said, hey, listen, Corona's coming, but it's not that bad. If you could just stay home and make sure that our essential workers can get out and do... Yeah, all right, we're coming up on energy lockdowns. The fuck? Just go about your normal life, but do your part. Okay? Take public transit. Walk. Ride your bike. Wear your mask. Only shot between...
Ride the fucking train so you can get stabbed in the back of the fucking neck by some criminal who got released after being locked up for murder, probably, or rape. This cannot happen here in the U.S. ever again. What happened in 2020 cannot happen again. I'm not talking about people getting sick.
In this hour, if you're this age and that age, you live here and there. Trump's also set to address the nation tonight, and everybody's kind of speculating as to what they think he's going to say. Some people are saying it's going to be about the war in Iran, and he has specifically said updates about the war in Iran. Some people think it's aliens, given what Matt Gaetz came out with yesterday. Some people think it's just going to be more blowhard bullshit about the ballrooms and the libraries and the we're winning the war and the economy is great. Honestly, I don't really know. Catch the clips. Unless he's going to come off, rip off his mask and tell everybody that he's some kind of alien hybrid. Like, I don't think I'm interested. My concern is this fuel shit, though. Like, are we going to, is this coming to a fruition? This whole fear porn conspiracy fuel shortage, is this going to come to fruition? Is this going to be like a 2 week to slow the spread type of thing?
We got to stay home for 2 weeks. We need the gases to come back up in the levels of the pumps. Then you'll have gas again. 2 weeks to spread the flow. Come on.
Fuck with these fucking clowns. Fuck, just leave the people alone. Just leave us the fuck alone. Stop invading other countries and bombing. Just stop. Fucking psychopaths. You're all fucking psychos. You're just gross.
Oh, yeah. We live in the clown world. That's Shipwreck, by the way. I like her content. I may not agree with everything she says, but I like her content. Breaking. ICE confirms Juan Manuel Sierra Leyva, the suspect arrested for allegedly starting the Kenneth fire in LA last year, is an illegal alien. He was arrested by ICE after being released from custody by LA officials. Who's running LA right now? Karen Bass. Who's running California? Gavin Newsom. These people letting people like this go so I could do shit again. Oh, speaking of Newsom right here. He's gone full American Psycho. Gavin Bateman. Apparently he lost his words and didn't know where to find them either.
I'm also weird. Sharon, forgive me, this is embarrassing. You can turn all that off. Just because all the noise, that we just need to turn off. And listen to this. This is it, man. This is it. You want to fix all this stuff? This is it. Listen to these guys. We're all just sitting there yelling and screaming at each other. Everybody's getting each other's throats and trying to tear everybody down. And, how are we going to get out of this? This is it. You heard these guys. Programs like this, community leaders like this. And it's like, why are we so stupid? Why can't we just get this? It's so obvious what we need to do. And so I'm just deeply proud of this.
Look, some of these people back here, they're like, oh, look her right here. Oh, yeah, that's my governor. That's right. Making us all proud. This guy is like, I hope nobody caught that. These black foos back here are like, what the fuck did he just say? Serious shit.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Wow. Gavin Newsom. Supposed to be a silver-tongued fox here. But what happened? Cat got your tongue. What happened? Did he malfunction? Too much hair product? What happened, folks? Anyways, California got to vote for Chad Bianco. He's the Riverside sheriff. He will fix California. I believe that. I might be naive, but I definitely I believe that. I don't know why. I believe it. Check this out.
Why for?
Comes after one? What comes after two? What comes after 3, 4? Nice. Yeah. Nice. I love it. I love it. The youth, music. Just stay away from Hollywood. Stay away from Diddy. Stay away from these big record labels. You could do it on your own now. You have the technology. Apparently, the state of Indiana will be canceling all commercial driver's licenses for illegals at midnight starting tonight. That was last night, by the way, per Lieutenant Governor Finally, every single state should follow Indiana's lead immediately. Now, I don't know if this was yesterday or this was old, because this says it's on the 10 freeway too. And this is different accidents. This is one accident. This other guy right here, he's the one that U-turned here in California. On the freeway, he took a U-turn. I think that was here in California. I could be wrong. More California election fraud being exposed. Al Gore just said, none of the predictions from the past 20 years have been wrong from climate scientists. So this lady went to check out the famous documentary An Inconvenient Truth, and it's actually much worse than what they remembered.
And half of West Antarctica broke up and melted. They measured this amount of melting in Greenland. 10 years later, this is what happened. And here's the melting from 2005. Tony Blair, scientific advisor, has said that because of what's happening in Greenland right now, the maps of the world will have to be redrawn. If Greenland broke up and melted, or if half of Greenland and half of West Antarctica broke up and melted, this is what would happen to the sea level in Florida.
Florida.
This is what would happen to San Francisco Bay.
Oh, no.
A lot of people live in these areas. The Netherlands, one of the low countries. Absolutely devastating.
Oh, my God.
The area around Beijing that's home to tens of millions of people. Even worse, in the area around Shanghai, there are 40 million people.
Oh, let's get rid of the river. Let's just bring in the ocean.
And to the east, Bangladesh, the area covered includes 60 million people. Think of the impact of a couple 100,000.
Think of the children
when they're displaced by an environmental event. And then imagine the impact of 100 million or more.
Okay, I cannot believe my high school teacher showed that to our entire high school's presentation. That is malpractice. I mean, this is such an awful clip. And the reason I brought it up is because there was a recent viral clip of Al Gore where he said that none of the predictions from the past 20 years have been wrong from climate scientists.
In the view of the vast majority of the climate scientists who I trust and whose judgment has been correct, by the way, you go back 20 years and listen to what they were warning us about then. The fact that they were proven dead right should cause us to pay more attention to what these same scientists are saying.
So what we just watched was a 20-foot rise in sea level. That's what they displayed with their computer animation. But what's really happening is what's estimated is about 1 foot by the end of the century. Okay. And then right now with Greenland, with the melting that's happening at the current rate, we have about 0.8 millimeters of sea level rise from the Greenland melt per year. So not 20 feet whatsoever. That's just so irresponsible. And the thing that frustrates me so much is so many people watch that film in high school and they never went to fact check it. And for the rest of their life, they're walking around with this idea that New York City or Florida, all these places are going to be underwater. It's such an injustice.
Hell yeah, brother. We got brainwashed folks out there. Oh, I love this guy. Fuck your feelings.
I'm just on her to ask one simple question. A lot of people are going to get really butthurt about it, but, you know, I could give two shits. Fuck your feelings. I need to know, why is it okay for Latinos to have pride, Indians to have pride, Asians to have pride, Black people to have pride? Hell, even gay people can have pride with rainbows and shit. But if a white person says white pride, motherfuckers get downright offended and butthurt.
Right? Oh my God, he's so offensive. Leave our pride alone.
It's fact. Even white people get offended when white people say white pride, like it instantly attaches them to a racism.
So asinine.
Italians have always been proud of where the fuck they came from, and they white as shit.
Yeah.
Don't nobody get mad at them, but if a normal white person or redneck says they're proud to be white, it's all hell. Make that shit make sense. Fuck your feelings, I'm just saying.
No, good point. Good point right there. It shouldn't fucking matter. Be proud of who you are. It don't matter if you're color or your skin. If you're black, have black pride, whatever. So I'm brown. Brown pride. But you know what? A lot of people think I'm white anyways. It doesn't fucking matter. Fucking identity politics. Kiss my ass. Liberals and your racist agenda. All right, well, I love this guy big time. Let's see what he's got to say in this clip. This is JP Sears. This is the most updated one here. A lot of pro-Israel news here. Netanyahu paid Hamas $35 million per month. An Israeli soldier testifies that he was given a stand-down order on October 7th. That's something that Charlie Kirk actually raised questions about on the PBD podcast. Well, actually, he actually said this exact thing, that they were given a stand-down order. Why? Do a lot of people know that? I don't think they do. Just a bunch of good old-fashioned, above-the-board honesty here.
In pro-Israel news, it's been revealed that Netanyahu had been paying Hamas $35 million a month leading up to the October 7th attacks and issued a stand-down order. We've got the receipts, and we're going to war for the guy with boots on the ground coming up soon. But at least you and I probably won't have to die for him. Just our children will.
Thanks,
Good evening, and welcome to We Lie to You News. So, Netanyahu was giving Hamas $35 million a month leading up to the October 7th attacks. He didn't want you to find out. That's the good news. Here it is.
At the same time that he was under investigation, he arranged for Hamas to receive $35 million every month from Qatar.
Now, if you believe that Netanyahu actually did this, you're an anti-Semite. And given that the whistleblowers that came forward with this information are Jewish, if you don't believe that Netanyahu did this, you're also an anti-Semite. So that works. But you can certainly rest assured that with the October 7th attacks, Israel did not issue a stand-down order. This just in! Here's an Israeli soldier testifying that he was given a stand-down order on October 7th to cancel all patrols along the Gaza border from 5:20 a.m. until 9 a.m.
פתאום עולה בקשר בהודעה מוזרה. כל התחנות, לא יודע למה, לא יודע איך, משהו בסגנון הזה, אין סיור בגדר עד 9 בבוקר. באיזה שעה זה? 5:20 בבוקר.
Believing that Netanyahu is responsible for funding and literally allowing the Hamas attacks on his own people seems a little anti-Semitic, you think? Because you can tell that soldier was clearly making it up that they were given stand-down orders. This just in! Here's a recording of the stand-down order being given over the radio.
ואני חוזר שוב, עד 9 בבוקר ואל מול הערכת המצב, אף כלי לא יורד לבורמה. נמצאים בנקודות זינוק אחוריות, מהנחיית חטיבה, לא יודע בדיוק למה, לא שואל יותר מדי, זאת ההנחיה, זה מה שאנחנו עושים.
Well, the point is, it's important that we fight an ongoing war in Iran for the government of Israel because they're our greatest ally. And
he just said, the guy that whistle blew right there, the guy giving the stand-down order, the military guy there, on the radio. Why don't you ask questions? This is what happens when you don't ask questions. This is why freedom of speech is constantly being under attack because they don't want you or me to ask questions about things that look a little suspicious. Things that, well, the whole fucking reason I'm worked up here. Everything we just fucking talked about in this podcast today. Take it, JP.
I think this point is driven home pretty well with what we've presented thus far. But shockingly, it looks like the war might be escalating beyond what was originally predicted by our leaders who are being led like dogs by Israel. Boots on the ground looking very likely, maybe even a draft. That's probably going to happen too. Goalposts have seemingly moved. How so? Well, start off in June with Operation Midnight Hammer, using bunker-busting missiles to take out Iran's nuclear sites. Done. That's all we needed to do. Then, last month, it turns out, we needed to also take out their leader. Then the next leader. In a quick surgical strike. Quick bombing campaign. Over in 2 weeks. Max. But apparently 2 weeks wasn't enough to slow the spread of war. Because Iran retaliated. And our best and brightest didn't know that was going to happen. So now we're just kind of in it for another 2 weeks. As measured by the COVIDian metric system. Which in there 2 weeks can be as long as 20 human years. And it's looking likely the U.S. will be sending ground troops into Iran. It's lovely there this time of year. And as we do that, on behalf of Israel, the good news is that Israel will not be sending any of their troops in on the ground. Is that right?
What? Again. standing behind our back. They fucking poking the bear. Bear takes a swipe. Like, and they go hide behind us. U.S. us.
They're doing no troops? Oh, because they don't want their troops killed. But don't worry, it gets better. Many experts are saying that in the near future, not only is a draft possible, but it's likely. There's a lot of upsides to that. The main one being that your sons and daughters can go fight in a war that they don't believe in on behalf of a country that they don't live in. And if that angers you, then you are an anti-Semite. And in fun news, the military has recently raised its maximum age of enlistment from 32 to 42, which gives Ben Shapiro an excellent opportunity to enlist so he can fight in a war that he so desperately wants others to fight in for his causes. Look for that to definitely happen, unless he's a hypocrite. In other news, the Treasury Secretary has announced a whistleblower reward program where tipsters will get paid big money for coming.
Yeah, well, I identify as 43 now. Call me a fucking draft dodger. Call me that. You already called me a Nazi. You already called me fucking racist. You already called me a homophobic, a transphobic. You already called me every fucking name, including anti-Semitic.
Forward to expose fraud. Look, everybody, the U.S. government wants to stop fraud. No, they want to stop fraud. They don't want fraud to happen. Yeah, them. So it's I don't know. It almost looks like them using money as bait to get whistleblowers to come forward so they know who to assassinate. I'm sure that's not the case. Nonetheless, with the incentive program that's designed to bring more whistleblowers forward, experts expect the national suicide rate to quadruple in the next year.
Oh,
for some reason. In other news, a few days ago, I had a video go pretty viral where I was very sincerely apologizing for criticizing Israel.
No way.
Now, what are people saying about it? Here's a good comment. Pathetic and not funny. To talk about Israel is a way for an unsuccessful comedian to make money. Response. Sounds like you do not accept my apology. That's understandable. And thank you for pointing out how profitable it is to talk about Israel, just like I mentioned in this video. Next comment. You're not funny anymore, man. Nearly every one of your posts now is about Zionism or Israel. I thought you were a comedian. Sometimes fans just want to laugh at funny shit, not be constantly hounded or preached to about globalist bullshit. You're becoming a Stephen Colbert, and it's sad. Response. Thank you for the request. My next video will be apologizing for this. Here's another one. This one seems to lack hostility for some reason. This is art incredible. Thank you so much. Former Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is what the Zionist crowd calls a traitor. I mean, she's a patriot, and I appreciate her. Let's close out their show by Check It In with Ted Cruz. How's your morning been, Ted?
I could tweet this morning, good morning. And hundreds of anti-Semitic responses would immediately fill my social media.
Man, that guy really gets hurt by anti-Semitic comments. Do you think he knows he's not Jewish? That's all for today's show. Good night.
Yeah, all right. Well, with that, JP, thank you. Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about the moon stuff. There it is, guys. Artemis 2 mission lifts off. This will be the first time astronauts or even human beings, as far as we know, go back to the moon since 1979. Not only that, this will be also the first time that humans will be traveling around the moon, meaning they're going to get to see the moon's asshole, the dark side. Dark side of the moon. All that you touch and all that you see. Oh, this didn't ever get old.
Here you go. And it was fucking bullshit because everyone's
You
telling you I was fucking
already
wrong.
showed me.
Yeah. So fucking explain to me. Here you go. The guy's getting off the rocket ship. Who the fuck is filming him? Who's filming him?
A guy?
How'd the fucking guy get up there if this is the first guy that's supposed to be on the fucking moon? A different rocket ship?
I don't know.
So they sent the rocket ship up there. He got off and he's like, all right, come on up now. I'm ready to fucking film. Are you fucking serious? He's supposed to be the first guy on the moon. It's bullshit. The car. How the fuck did the car fit in that rocket ship? Look, how did that car fit in the rocket ship? Okay, right. More bullshit. Then the guy's floating around with a big fucking cord to his stomach, and they're telling you that's his fucking, life support. What's it give? Was it fucking feeding him through the fucking tube like a baby? They fucking bouncing around like a fucking jerk off. Yeah, watch. Let me show you. There it goes. Bye-bye. You know what? I'm going to stay behind. You guys go back to Earth. I'll fucking die up here. And how the fuck did he get the film back to Earth? Yeah, look, the fake fucking parachute. Hey, we're home now. What happened to the guy back on the moon? They just left him?
I guess so.
Everyone guesses they don't have any fucking facts.
He's got it all right there. That's it right there, folks. That's what's going on with the moon. Anyways, yeah, we are going back to the moon. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see this one. This kid smoked CNN reporter outside of Artemis launch.
Back to the fucking moon. That's
What?
Why do you want to be here? Why do you love space? Why do you love being a part of history? We're going back to the fucking moon. That's why. Why do you?
Well said, kid. Well said. Oh, look at him. Thank you, Ian Carroll, because this just in as well. Bibi admits that he started the war on Iran in order to transform Israel into a super nation.
All those, and this is the guarantee for our future.
Okay, I'm not going to play that because it's a voiceover, supposed translation. Who knows if it's real or not? Who knows if anything's real? But I just read exactly what supposedly he is saying. But we're all a bunch of oh, look, there's Frankie Muniz. We're all a bunch of conspiracy theorists. Guys. People. It's that time. Closing time. You don't have to leave, but you can go somewhere else. I'm Captain Jack. This is Reality Spills. Follow Willie Shatz. You can catch me here and Willie Shatz. I'm a good friend of him. I'm a good friend of that guy. So just go follow him. You'll see the stuff I talk about. And all right, good night, guys. Love you.